start going mad and that. Sparks flying everywhere. Tony's like, yeah, say nothing, you think man's some idiot. Doof. Takes out man's kneecap everywhere. Boom, next kneecap. Shoots the next brother. They're like, ah. Alright, boom, Scarface thing, prime movie thing, you get me? Directed by Brian De Palma, Al Pacino and them boy there, starring role. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, let's go. Around 1980s and that, man like Castro was saying, bring your boat, you can bring like a family and do your thing, you get me? Obviously, man, them's landed in Miami, 2 criminals get sent over, boom.
Antonio Montana.
Tony Montana, him, Manny, Angel, and Chi.
You can send me anywhere. Here, there, please stop. It don't matter.
They end up in the deportation center. There's man everywhere, places rammed, looking all nasty and that. So man's like, raw, cool, man needs to get out of here. Manny comes through and he's like, yo.
Tony Montana, man, come here, man, I gotta talk to you.
So I got a link and he's saying, right, you can get man out, but man's got to do one favor. There's one brother in there, I think he used to be like a fed or something. If we take out my man, we can get some green cards and we're good.
Now are we made or are we made, man?
Tony's like, that's light, fam, you know what we're on, you get me?
All you guys in Miami, it'd be a pleasure.
Boom, Manny's like, raw, it's my man over there. You see my man coming, I think his name's Rebenga or something like that, yeah? So my man comes in, looking different. Everyone else is looking all, like their clothes are all old and that. Like the man's been through it and that. My man's got the suit and that, he's all carrying his blazer, got the hat and them things. Like he looks different to the man, so he stands up and sights him. It's like, right, cool, that's my man over there, we're gonna go for him.
For a green card, I'm gonna carve him up real nice.
Manny's like Tony's right-hand man, you get me? He leads him into one room, basically.
Revenga!
Tony comes out the other side, bores him up. My man's done, you get me? Rebenga's done, man's got the green cards now. Man's on the way to Miami, but you get me? Cool, man lands in Miami. He's cleaning dishes in some restaurant looking type thing. Again, Manny comes through. Manny's like, raw, boom. I got a next link. I think it's Manny's guy anyway. He comes through.
Tony, that's Omar.
This man like Omar now. These men are from the Miami side. They're already set up in Miami doing their thing. They roll up and they're like, raw, if you do the trafficking thing, man will bring you a pack, bring it over or whatever, or go pick up the pack, bring it back to man will pay you this much. Tony's like, brother, that's dead. Man's on big things. Man's not trying to come up through no little change, you get me? Omar thinks he's bad, you get me? So he's like, right, who's this broke brother chatting shit to me? Are you mad? Like, I do my thing. I'm Omar, you get me? Boom now. Omar's brethren's like, right, send them to them man there, you get me? Omar's like, what? Because I send them man to the Colombians, Ruba, you get me? Omar's like, oh yeah. Say nothing, Ruba, I got a job for you still. As I seen to the Colombians, go link them, I'm gonna give you some bread, go link them, pick up the pack, come back to man. If you do that, we're good. Obviously, you know it's some bookie thing. Tony's like, yeah fam, saying nothing, let's do this.
I retire, man.
How's the show, man?
So yeah, they go on the move. Man goes and picks up Chi and Angel. Manny, man's riding out, man's in Miami now, you get me? Man's doing man's thing. I think they're in Miami anyway. Anyway, they go link the Colombians. Tony's like, alright, boom. Manny, stay in the car. Manny's driving in it, so he's like, right, Manny, stay in the car. Chi, stay in the car with Manny. Angel, you're coming with me. Like, we're gonna go in there, and if it's peak and you don't see man in the next 15 minutes, you man for come inside and just blam up the whole thing, because obviously it's bookie, innit? Cool, go true now, cut true. Man, see the Colombians, he's some rounded brother looking, he's moving funny, like, you know them ones that's just bookie, man's all over smiling, like little small talk, man, see one madded looking chick on the bed lying down looking bookie and that, you got the pack, he's like, you got the money. Both man's like, nah fam, it's not here. The smiles and games is running out now, you get me? Long story short, Angel gets run up on chick with the mad haircut, yeah, she just backs out the shot. Man slipping. They take them into the bathroom. Like, wow, where's the bread fam? Is it in the car? Like, what are you saying? Where's the bread? It's like, nah, I don't know where the bread is. Tony's moving stern.
Why don't you try sticking your head up, Joe?
My man's like,
Yeah?
boom. Backs out the chainsaw, fam. It's like, yeah? Where's the bread, fam? You got one last chance. Tony ain't saying nothing.
Watch what happens to your friend.
Starts chopping into Angel and that. Blood's all splatting on Tony. He's still like, bun that, you get me? Manny's outside trying to flirt with two girls and that. He's all lean up in the car like, what, go on, babes, you done know what you saying, man, like Manny in the streets? Manny starts thinking, hold on, it's been more than 15 minutes. It's like, hey Chi, we're going in, say nothing. Man rolls up, Chi goes around the back. Manny comes up to the door. It's like, what the? Boom, Buster's in now, starts lenging up the place. Manny ends up getting shot. Chi comes in and does the dance, you know what I'm saying? Man like Chi puts in the smoke. Tony's like, Chi.
Get the Yale.
He runs after my man, the music's like, my man's running. They really don't get far. Just walks round to the front of him. Bah! My man's just done in the streets. There's people everywhere, all that, like everyone see it. Jumps on the phone and he's saying to Omar, right, I ain't even coming to link you, but I'm coming to link the big man. Like Omar sets it up. Man links the big man like Frank, you get me? Omar's big man. Man's chatting like, yeah, say you want to be down and that, you want to be part of the gang. Frank's missus comes down in one elevator thing, the music changes, a man like Tony goes into some next zone, just staring at her.
Hit the wall.
Next man's girl, man's just met Donny, man just met the plug, and man's already looking at man's missus. But now man's making some money off this thing. Manny's got bread, Tony's got bread. Obviously man's balling now, you get me? Not even balling, but I got a little bread coming in, so man swings over to Mumsy's yard. Man never even know that Mumsy's in the ends, like. Man's mum's like, nah, blood. My man's like, yo, mama.
I want you to see what a good boy I be.
I'm big time now, real boy. Like, yo, look at the suit, you get me? Draws out the stack, like, that's for you. Take that, you get me? I'm eating now.
For you, mama.
She's like, take your money and come out my yard, you idiot. What you dealing with? Runs man out, you get me?
Mama, take this lousy money with you.
Sis comes out, man's chatting to her. Like, I don't know, sis. Meanwhile, this is happening. Manny is in the car, preeing off the sister. Snake.
Hey!
Stay away from her.
Frank's like, yo, I'm sending Omar to Bolivia. You're rolling with him. And like, Sosa comes into the game now, you get me? Omar's a liquor man for the whole thing, so he's talking on behalf of Frank. Tony's like, fuck that, bruv. Hear what I'm saying? Man's talking big business. These men are thinking small time. Omar's like, nah, but you need to know your place.
I'm doing the talking here, not you.
Next thing you know, Sosa gets the call, jumps on the phone, you see him give one mad look at the table back at Tony and Omar. Cool, comes back over. Sosa's like, cool, you man go back to Frank and figure out the deal, let man know where I'm going. But as man's leaving,
Why don't you leave your friend here?
Omar's getting shook. Tony starts walking with Sosa, having a chat about business. He gives man the binoculars, like, look up there. You see Omar getting held up in the helicopter. Man just drops him out and man hangs him from the helicopter, moving mad.
He was an informer for the police.
I never liked him. I never trusted him.
Man said Omar's a snitch, but I heard it, you get me? That phone call, they told me Omar was working with the feds back in the day. He got my brothers them locked up. Tony goes back to Frank, says, yo, man said, we're moving these amount of packs now. Frank's like, nah, but I don't know if I can handle that weight there. Plus,
You want me to believe Omar was a stoolie because Sosa said so?
how do I know you, man, ain't planning something behind my back? What kind of madness is this?
You finished? Can I go now?
So they split, but with the split, Tony's like, raw, I ain't got no loyalties to nothing. Starts moving to man's girl, 100 now. Man go to one shubs now, got Manny with man thing, but man clocks raw. How's man's sister in the rave, everybody? And one brother's all winding up, trying to do this. Like, yo, Tony's looking like, what the? While man's preying that, some random Fed brother just rolls up on man. Like, yo, Tony, I know you're making bread out here. You're moving up in the rank, but you need to be kicking me some bread.
Got a vacation coming up. So throw in a couple round trip tickets first class.
He just goes straight over like, yo, we're doing this, fam. Frank clocks it, rolls up like, are you dumb, fam? You're trying to my girl blood. Like, what, go on, like, you really want to do this? Like, you do this in front of my face. Gets parred off by Tony. Tony's doing his thing, chilling. Man, see man's sister getting taken to bar room with the same brother. So obviously man bugs out, runs them down, boots off the cubicle door, starts dragging up my man. But obviously Manny takes over, takes man out and that. Now you see man's sister bugging out.
You got some nerve, Tony!
The whole way she's been kind of innocent and all these things. Now you see like she got a little fire to her and that. My man's like, oh, that how you're moving, yeah? In rave toilets, blood, like. In rave, I'm in. You're moving mad. Manny stays with her to try and comfort her and that because it's Pete, but you know what? He's on the slime ball, shoulder to cry on thing.
I don't want to go up here.
Man's just stressed now. You got the thing with Frank. He's trying to get Frank's missus. She ain't on it. Our man's sister's in the bar room with blah blah. It's just Pete. You get me? So he's in the rave, baking off, looking mad, sad. But there's these two dons that are just sitting there, anti. Then boom, under the table now you see they got the burners there. Like Tony's like, raw. Oh shit, that's for me. Meanwhile, Manny's dropping Gina home. But when they're in the car ride, that shit goes pear-shaped and you know it gets kind of flirty and that.
I'm not afraid of anybody, okay?
So while man's right-hand man, who's supposed to be next to man with the burner squeezing for these situations, he's trying to move to man's sister.
That's not the point here.
Boom, them man ain't on no long thing to start letting off the shots. Start getting mad on that. Sparks flying everywhere. Tony's like, yeah, say nothing, you think man's some idiot. Takes out man's kneecap everywhere. Boom, next kneecap. Shoots the next brother. They're like, they're still squeezing off though, cause you don't need knees to shoot a gun, you get me? So boom, they're squeezing. Tony's ducking and diving, running out. Boom, makes it out, man's calm. Obviously now, man knows someone's trying to take him out. I was trying to move to my man's girl earlier, plus I got his right hand man taken out, and I'm talking wicked to him. It was Frank, you get me? Man puts two and two together, so he says to one of his brethren,
Call him at his office. At 3 o'clock sharp.
Basically, he's gonna catch Frank in a lie, you get me? Frank's there chatting shit like, yeah, man, it's Pete from Raw, look at you, blood. Like, who did this to you, my guy? We gotta find them.
What is the good for, Tony?
Tony's like, yeah, you pussy. I know it was you, fam, you get me? Watch. My man picks up the phone and starts acting like it's his wife. Yeah, nah, it's cool, I'll be home soon. Puts down the phone. Tony's like, hey, dickhead, are you mad, fam? You know, say I know. Like, next thing you know, Frank's begging. Frank's on some... oh yeah, my man's there as well, the Fed man. It's clear now you sent the Fed man. When they run up on Frank, he's sitting with the police, brother. Next thing you know, bow, wigged my man. Policeman's like, real boy, that is mad, but it's calm. Man, we'll sort this out, you get me? Tony's like, I ain't got no time for none of that, real boy. Shoots the policeman as well. So obviously, Frank was begging. The policemen were on none of that.
So long, man. Have a good trip.
Tony's like, yeah, cool. Goes over to Elvira while she's sleeping. He's like, yeah, Frank's dead, real boy. You're rolling with me. You're my gal now. So forget all that Frank business. It's money now. Frank's gone. Omar's gone. The Fed Donny's gone. Man's got the girl. So man's just direct contact with Sosa now. You get me? Like, it's just straight. Man's doing the works with Bolivia. Boom. Pack's coming in. Man's got the bank plug. So man's just laundering the money. Man's just flooding it, you get me? Man's just getting more and more bread. The bank brother's saying, yo,
We're a legitimate bank.
can't really do this much, so we need to figure out something new. Tony's like,
Come on, Jerry, let's talk.
like, Ruba, you're taking the bread. Allow it. Man's taking too much coke.
Okay? You worry about it.
I am worried about it.
Wife's coked up, he's coked up, man's just getting paranoid.
Man.
Okay, don't talk to me about trust. I don't like it.
So man's gone from the brokest of broke to fighting the ranks to get to the top. Now man's at the top. Run it, Ruba. I don't need no one anyway. It's calm.
Who put this thing together? Me! That's who! Who do I trust? Me!
Manny says to him, man's got one deal. It's gonna help man clean the money. Man's going through it, doing man's thing. Boom. Turns out that Manny's plug is police. Some undercover thing. So now man catches a case.
I'm not going back into the cage, okay? No way.
I'm Tony, bro, but you get me? Are you mad? This is where Sosa comes back into it again. Man links up with Sosa and he's like, I can sort that for you. Man goes to one meeting, there's bare man there, but it's like government officials and shit. Like Sosa's brethren.
We have a problem.
Shows man a video, and this one brother, like a reporter, who's saying, yo, did you know that this general is moving packs for Colombia? Or did you know that this brother that's saying that he's fighting crime over in this country is fighting the packs and that? He's really moving the packs and making the bread and that. Next person that comes up,
Alejandro Sosa.
so I need you to take care of that brother still. Take Alberto, yeah, this is Alberto's a brother that was told man with the phone call for Omar and told man, yo, man snitching and blah, blah, blah. So before he goes, he says to Manny, you're gonna be running things while I'm gone. He links man's wife, links Manny, man's chatting about all the business that needs to be taken care of. Ends up badding up everyone saying, yo,
Say good night to
bad guy and all that shit. You know them ones, like man's in New York with Alberto now. Takes man, drops man off, and finds the brother's car. Plants two underneath the car now, waiting for my man. They've been planning out this thing. Chi-Chi and Ernie are like, raw, boom. My man's gonna be coming out of there and they know the details that he jumps in the car and goes where it's going. Comes out with his youths, wife and that. So now the man them are like, yo, like.
That's it. Olvide eso. Matamos este tipo.
But yeah, Alberto's on full of smoke. He's like, yo, I don't know about no women and kids blood. That car's gotta blow up. He's like, you're bugging.
You think I killed 2 kids and a woman?
You think, man like me, you think I'm gonna blow up with the, yo, idiot thing. But Alberto, like I said, he don't speak English. So he's just there calmly just looking ready to press the button, yeah. While Tony's talking smoke, like, this pussy, you dumb for me, blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? Boom, Tony just blows off man's head.
You wouldn't listen. Why, you stupid
You know what that means now. Now it's war with Sosa, you get me? So call back to the end.
Where the hell is Manny?
Tony's like, yo, what going fam? Like, what's the deal on the ends? Like, I don't even know who it is, but whoever it is saying, yo, Manny's missing. And man's mum saying Gina's gone as well. But obviously, man ain't put 2 and 2 together. So man's just thinking Manny's missing. And gets back to the ends.
And Sosa has been ringing every half hour on the 11 line.
Gets Sosa on the phone. He's like, raw fam, like, I told you to do the thing and you didn't do it. Well gone. It's like, raw. He sent man over there with some idiot youth that's saying he wants to blow up women and kids, fam. Man can't be doing that. You dumb, like, that's dead. Sosa's like, blood, we can't even get my man now. They found the bomb. It's Pete Ruba.
I told you a long time ago, you f***ing little monkey, not to
Up mode. Tony's bugging, like, you can't chat to man like that, fam.
Hey, who the f*** you think he's talking to?
Man goes to check Mumsy. She's saying Gina's still missing, but she knows with the address that she's got one new yard at. Man flies down there with the brothers. Like, yo, knocks the door. door opens now. Who's at the door? Blood, are you mad? Man, like, Manny opens the door in a bathrobe. In a bathrobe. Man's sister's cut the stairs and that, like, I don't even think, he's just bugging. Boom, blams Manny. Manny's dead now. This is man's right hand man. That man's been through everything with. Over, he's done.
Tony, we gotta get out of here, man.
Man needs to regroup. Man goes back to the mansion and man's chilling. Man's like, yo, it's peak. Like, everything's on top. Man's throwing bare coke in man's nose and that. Like, man's just stressing, saying, obviously, Manny's dead. It's peak. You see, like, little Donnie's climbing over the fence and, you know what I'm saying, running up on man, doing a mad thing. Like, this bare man, like, my sister comes into the room moving mad, but she's talking some fruity business that's some Game of Thrones type shit. My man's like, what the fuck is going on? Boom. She shoots him. He's like, raw, what on? Like, while he's trying to like, figure out a way to not get killed, boom, man's sister gets blammed. One Don comes through the window, shoots man up. Tony just dashes him over the side. As man's looking now, that's where you can see there's bare man running up and that, like it's peak. Tony starts going to the cupboard to load up the big thing, moving mad. But man's left Chi-Chi outside. Man's banging on the door trying to get in, like, Tony! Tony! Like, Tony, let me in! Chi-Chi gets killed. You see it on the security camera and that. Like, rah, are you mad, fam?
I play with you. Come on. Okay. Do you want to play rough?
So he jumps up now. Boom, got a big thing. That's when he's on the whole. Okay, say hello to
My little friend.
boom, grenade launcher, smashes up the door. Bear man's dead. Man's just letting off the skank. Moving mad now, killing bear man. Like, I don't know how they never this Donnie. Just letting off the skank. You want some more? What about you? Take this. One more grenade launcher, feeling smoky. And just skanking up the place. Everybody's dead, you get me? Like, everybody is dead, you get me? But not everybody's dead. While man's focusing on them boy there, you got some smooth Donnie with the shades coming through. Tony's giving it the large. You want the beef? You want the beef with me? He's like, come look, I take the gun, I take the bullets, I take it all. I know it. Bah! Man gets shotgun. It's like, ah! Falls over the edge of the balcony. Into the pool and that. That's it. The end of Tony, you get me? No more Tony Montana, it's peak. Donnie, who shot him, gets the sickest exit to a movie ever. He's just bops. Like, you don't even really acknowledge that man blamed him. He just starts stepping over his own dons, the dons that he rode up there with. The whole exit to the movie is just this Donnie walking down the stairs. And then that's it. No more Tony. Over. Smoked. Man's chasing the big time too much, bro. Started feeling himself a little bit too much. Got everybody dead. My sister's dead, Manny dead. Only person that ain't dead is man's mom. And that's because she didn't want to be part of the thing. Imagine if man's mom was living in the mansion. She would have got blammed out by a shotgun man too. Well, yeah.
You know how you pick up chicks in this country?
Very disgusting.